Hello. Hello. All right. Just setting up a little bit. Give me a second. Here we are. And I don't have it solid in covering the screen. Perfect. Much better. I haven't done an 8% in a long time. I downloaded Raccoon's Blitz. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'll have it run the first time. Put out. First time you ever load. A bit slow. All right. Oh, messed that up. Not sure if I should jump out of that roll. Nice. That's unfortunate. Oh, there was Badfly there. I need to remember that. That's the thing. That's nice. Interesting. There's a rock stuck in the pipe, covered by the rock. So it's constantly doing stimulus to the purple and it's not moving. Nice. Already beat one of your best times. Raccoon, what happened? Hello, QOSC. Thank you for the good luck. Haven't done any percent for a very, very long time. I cited 80%. We still did flashbangs. Did you actually do runs? I don't remember. If you did flashbangs, that was before I started speedrunning. Because when I started, I found the despawn. Fight. Either I'm just forgetting names, or I don't remember if you ever sent in a run or not. Not sure how to deal with that room. When you get up on top there, it's like, what do you do? Everyone got calm name isn't the same. Okay. Oh. We haven't played on this save file yet, so it's making us watch it. We're gonna lose a little time, but that's fine. Haven't spent anything in Rages, I don't really know what it is. The only name that comes up that I would immediately think of was Worm Clan, but I think that's someone else. I know I've seen them around every once in a while. Yeah, it's making me watch it. Thought I played on this one. Oh, something new. Okay, alright. You don't need to be good, is the only thing I need to say. Speedrun.com exists to show progression. Not about, this is the best that I could do. A lot of people have done really good but never submitted. Because they don't realize that, and they only go for world record. Very good. No! Lost my railroad though. Well, depending on when the MSC mod comes out, I think it'll be very interesting then. Nice look at. When that comes out, I really want to spend a lot of time in making it good. Especially for people who've never speedrun before, or just haven't in a long time. Because I know it'll show a lot of interest. Because from everything that I know of it and have seen of it, it's basically going to be a game sequel. And I'm going to treat it as such. Oh, didn't boost. What's the thing you're talking about? MSC, Mini Slugcat mod. It'll add 5 new characters, each with their own campaigns, to Rain World. and it is currently in the testing phase of its development. There still is not a release date yet, as there shouldn't be, really. Given that it's been in production for about 3 years. Everything I've seen of it, it's very good. Knew I'd mess that up. Fine. I did it. Nice! I don't remember the last time I've actually done that in a run, or if I've even done that in a run. Yeah, I knew I should do that. Oh, I didn't get the other pickup. So my goal, inevitably, is to be exiting this room at the 7-minute mark. I think that is the end goal. Threw backwards. But yeah, that mod and everything about it would change a lot. Perfect. Could have been better. Fortunate. Moles don't fall. You're always good to do that. You just hold left straight off of that. You didn't do a back throw. Oh, there's no rocks in here. Got one. Nice doing 80%, yes. A lot later stream than I cared for. So I thought I would do this. Because I watched, what was it again? I watched Toborp's recent any percent, the second place one. They actually had a lot of mistakes. Really. A lot of mistakes. But then when they get in the depths, it's like the best movement you ever seen. An entire minute gained on my run. My previous run. Pretty much almost exclusively from depths. Man, I hate these sections. How do I not get that rock back? Nice. I need to keep 2 throwables going forward. Watch how Hoborp did. Nice. Okay. Nothing, huh? Actually, almost had it. Did I just not pick it up? What happened? What? Again? And now I'm stuck in the hole? Probably should have did it again. It probably didn't work. Yeah. We didn't leave the room, but there was other factors. Ooh, no, we got pushed too far at the end. Oh, wait. Still possible? I think the second one's coming over. If there's only one, you can overpower it. If you do it right. But if both of them come over, or if it throws you upwards, kill you. Whoa. Did you just see that? Did you just see what I saw? Well, one, I'm not dead. Two, it just put me out of bounds, which I've never seen it do before. I wonder if it's not killing me. Because I'm actually getting rolls here. I think that might actually be what's happening. No, that was a bit too big of a drop. That was interesting. I wasn't sure if that was a thing, so I held into it to try to roll and then instant jump out of it, and it wasn't killing me that whole time. And then it clipped me out of bounds because I hit the slope at a high speed. But because it doesn't stop attacking you and moving you, pushed me back inbounds and then killed me. That was interesting. I wasn't sure if I could do that. It was only the one doing it to me, so that's why we didn't die. It's like what I was saying. Someone can clip that, that would be great, because that's something that people don't generally understand. What's the strat to get past the Guardians now? There's the despawn. There's the creature distraction strat, which is the consistent one. And then there's the rock percent strat, which is basically what you were watching where I almost made it. But then it started to throw me up. There is a spear there. Rare spawn. But essentially you can walk into the Guardians, those two, off to the left. And then they throw you upwards if you do something, if you do a jump at the right time. And then you can throw rocks while in the air to get enough momentum going to the left to get over where the pipe is. And then you can attempt to get in the pipe. And it is the least consistent of all of them. Even with as inconsistent of the flashbang strat is. Honestly, flashbang strat was garbage, and very glad it isn't the best anymore. But the despawn is... I never actually got the flashbang track before. I don't think... I never actually attempted it. I just know that it's not good. But the despawn is... you can make it consistent if you want to, but that's not the point. I can point out what I'm doing when it becomes relevant. But essentially what happens is we mess with the loading in the room before where those 3 guardians are. It's making me watch it. Oh, why? It's probably like, you're starving. You should understand that. I must teach you how to starve. But essentially, if you make the room where the guardians are in, if they're starting to load in, and then you make them stop loading in as they're loading in, they just don't spawn the next time they load in. That's the basic idea, if that made sense. The problem is, because the room you do it in is connected to 3 rooms, unless you get really good movement, one of the other 2 rooms are going to load in first, and that's going to mess everything up. To make it consistent, you can do the slow method, one of the 2 variants of the slow method, which is either just waiting a really long time to make sure everything's loaded in around you, or just making sure that the left one loads in first, and then do 7-second wait to do it. I messed up the fast method, which is basically getting past halfway across the room very quickly, and then back and out of the room immediately. And that works because if you're on the left side of the room very quickly, it will load the left room first. Then you want to get out of the room before it stops loading, before it finishes loading in. Surprised I actually made that. A little worried he was gonna be there. And boost there. Couldn't boost. Could probably fast fall there if I really wanted to. That throwing of the rock did not help. Didn't turn in time. You throw something there, you always get it back. Didn't do the dive correctly. If you tap left during when holding straight down on the dive, right when the screen transitions, you'll make it. in the pipe needed. Didn't see that spear at the end. I should try to slide there. A little surprised I got that roll, that I just kind of walked out of it. We're at 7 again. We're half a minute behind what I want to be at. Hard to get that. Grab those. Ooh. I'm a little surprised it was able to stay up with me. Also, these best splits are not good. I'm gonna go to the 5th. I'm deleting. Raccoon, your splits are garbage. Garbage. Yeah, I should try that jump. Didn't get it. Did it too late. Ooh, that messed that up. That's probably in the fast roll. Fast roll can't go up 1 block heights. Murdered. That fly murdered. Pretty good. Why do I even pick up rocks? It's always useless. Aloha, Borp. Really? I don't actually remember. That was the other thing I was going to say. I don't actually remember, but have you been streaming a lot lately? I should slide there. I think that's the way to do that. I know you stream every once in a while, but I don't always see it. Well, if you do now, I'll see it on the Discord. I don't think that rolls. Ooh. Haven't streamed since the last one. Okay. Yeah. Your run was pretty good. I remember looking at it and I'm like, outskirts is garbage. But depth was so good. I mean, your outskirts wasn't even that bad. It just had some, really good small bits that you wouldn't easily notice. And there were some really bad issues. But then everything else really worked out. Also, you pointed out, I don't know. why it's much thing. You pointed out that you accidentally pounced at one point in depths, and it didn't make any sense. The 2 rock grabs you killed me with the berries. Then you didn't get a bat fly. Nice. Please stop. Just got from my first hunter room and crying afterwards. Wow, how's your day going? So what I'm getting is it's the first time I'm guessing you brought the item that you started with where you wanted it to go and then finish the game is what I'm getting, but also it's going okay. Everything's going a little later for me. Usually I start stream a lot earlier, this one and the earlier one. I'm glad to be trying any percent again. Although I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the skip. We'll see. I'm gonna try it like you've been doing at Hot Warp. You do it really, really well. The two back throws. You stand out of the first one, I'm guessing, so that you can do the second one at a good distance. Also, yes, hello, Super Raptor. Always good to be done. Hunter run. I don't know how far you got with it. Practice it quite a bit, because doing back-to-back back throws like that is not that easy. I'm not moving well. Bad angle. Oh. I should just normally jump. That was weird. I think I'm gonna try to do that more instead of the pounce. I don't know if I should press jump in the pipes in the water. Like right there. Yeah, I don't know about that. I need to be picking things up in the water though, and boosting when I get on the poles so I can get in the pipes. Flips me right side up. I want to try to get a fast fall right there. I don't think it's really worth it. Yeah, I should throw that somewhere. Fortunate. Trying to get the vulture unlocked, what I thought would be quick. All you gotta do is get the Sky Islands. What could go wrong in the Sky Islands? Every time someone says they're okay with going to Sky Islands, but have never played Hunter, I question what they're saying. Doing the jump. Ooh. Doing the jump again. Wasn't worth it there. Wasn't high enough. Ow. Could have kept the spear. Whatever. More times when I need to make movements. If you can get your slides, your backflips, and your rolls down, and be able to mix those together, you're doing well enough. At the end of the day, you typically don't need any of them. You're really ready to pay attention. Be patient at points. But Sky Islands will get you. Hate that drop. This is why I took the last one, not that one, because you would always get stunned. Why did you grab that? Why is he there again? Backwards. But yeah, I mean, you were specifically going for the unlock, but depending on how much you've done Hunter, or really just understand Sky Islands, I like to recommend Outskirts. And not Sky Islands as a first other region. Do I have something in my hand? I don't think so. Now I do. Why you hiss? Walk off. Yeah. Hold this. That fly, why are you in my hand? Nice. Okay, yeah, that made sense. Still nothing to hold. There's a rock right here. Oh, no, that's not what I thought the rock was. You really have to be in that one spot or you just can't do it. Shouldn't have tried, but that's fine. I need to practice that. Instant back throw. Oh, I feel about that back throw. Alright, he jumps her whack around. Don't attempt to purposely do them. Just know that they exist. I might have not have went far enough. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Tilty headman. Alright, we get to try this. Jump. No, can't do it. They're moving. We need to lay down and not move. This guy's coming too far to the right, though. Don't do it. Why you like this? I thought. Alright, well, we can't make it now. I'm trained enough to be consistent with the chain rules, slide pound, other things that will be lacking in vertical mobility. Yeah, do not worry about vertical mobility. There's no such thing as vertical mobility other than fast pole climb, and you don't need to worry about that, really, if you don't want to. Because that's very hard, and it's very risk-reward. If you're on a controller especially, I recommend you don't. Anytime soon. You can if you really want it. It's gonna be a lot harder than you think it is. Yeah, if you can do all those things that you say, you really don't need to know anything else. You really don't. Because you'll notice that I don't do anything else, really. Does it hold me back in some ways? Yes. Do I care? No. There are some things that I am learning. The more I do stuff, I didn't stand up. Oh. A little surprising he even attempted to bite. Got gold splits. I guess we would. When I first learned them, time to change the keyboard. Time. Well, did I not skip the cutscene? Started as Hunter. No, I reset my Hunter run. Whatever. Trying to get good enough to style my friends. I mean, if you really want to learn stuff to do that, I suppose. I'm going to assume you mean for like arena. This game's weird for arena stuff. I don't think it works that well. Rain World Cult. Hoping he would slide, but I was a little too close to him. They're already that close, it can get annoying. Probably should have got really close to him so he didn't bite me. Sweet. What was that? Actually try that one tile roll. Interesting, some of the weird little things that can happen when you start doing slightly wrong inputs. Didn't get it again. The fast fall one tile roll is not easy to me. Should try to be getting closer to 30s, and I'm getting 32s. The fast fall one tile roll, I don't think you were doing it either. There's two different types of one tile rolls, if you get what I mean. Borp. One's the joystick angle, and then the other is as you are walking off the edge, you go to the on all fours state, and that'll allow you to roll. I only try to do it right in that first room on that block. You kind of notice me just kind of laying down for no reason. That's what's happening. Ooh. It was a different purple. He might have not reacted fast enough. That's a bad room to see them there. Didn't know about this. Cool. So, yeah, 2 months ago in the run. I don't know if they even did that. So I'm just gonna show it what I mean. So one tile rolls, so in the game, this game is entirely made of tiles. Like the distance between this and this height is the difference of one tile. If I hold, you can see my controller over in the corner. If I hold the joystick from the horizontal, about 10 degrees or so downwards. It's a bit more than that. There's actually a decent bit amount of room for it. It will do a roll. That is a fast roll. You cannot go over 1 block heights while doing a fast roll. You can pick up stuff, and the fast roll is a bit faster horizontally. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can only do it on controller because you only put that separate angle comparative to the usual like absolute corner angle that you need for the normal rolls. You can go between the two styles of rolls during a roll if you really wanted to. Like that was a fast roll technically. Additionally, there is the fast fall roll, which was that, where essentially you just walk off and you're pressing down. You're going into all fours, but then you land on nothing, and then you're effectively already tumbling in the air. And then you can go into a roll like that because you get a lot of speed for a moment and the game thinks you're able to roll. That's pretty much it. That makes sense? At least to Haborp, because I know it's definitely going to be useful for you very soon. You're going to do more runs. But yeah. It's, for speed runs at least, it's very useful. Because it allows you to get speed and rolls when you need them. Yeah, if you have any questions about the movement, I can definitely answer them. Whether I can correctly do them or not for the extreme things. I don't really do the extreme things. I just care about the base hit that Rain World really has, like fast pole climbing. I kind of just did one there, but stringing all of them together is a very hard thing to do, especially on controller, because you have to basically be pressing left and then right fairly quickly, which can be a little annoying. And then right and then left. It can be a little annoying just because how joystick can't instantly be pressing the other direction whenever it wants. Still do them by every means. This is the purple again, isn't it? Nope. This is the purple again. Nice. We're going fast enough that time. Interesting he's showing up there. Doesn't often go there. Not me. Wasn't me. Man. Gotten so strong from speedrunning the game. Still want a sub 50, 150 getting in here. The 153 is good enough. But yeah, I don't know. What's like... There's a lot of things with Sky Islands, and if you want me to talk through what the problem with Sky Islands specifically, or what you need to look out for or deal with, I can definitely say stuff for anything. You don't need to be good at any one specific thing or number of things mechanically to do good at this game. A lot of stuff is planning and just knowledge and understanding. Of course, with this any percent speedrun, it is mechanical. Because there's very little in terms of creatures that really mess up everything. Whatever your any percent time is a direct show of how good you are mechanically at this game. Which is also why I say any percent anyone can do, but not anyone can get really, really good at it. Really, that's true for all the categories, but depends on how much time you want to put into something. Any percent's very easy and quick to get into. You could just watch someone else do a run and be able to do it outside of the Guardian skip. If you watch someone do the creature description skip for the Guardians, you definitely would be able to do it, though, just by watching someone else's thing. Why'd I try doing that? Also, yeah, you can jump on top of that pole and just fall off the side. Too far. If I try to do the Guardian despawn and burnout. So, yeah. That's a little bit of it. The Guardian despawn is obviously the most brutal thing in any of the speedruns at the end of the day, mostly because it's extremely arbitrary. You could say a lot of the AI is very arbitrary. However, they all have patterns, and you can exploit them. You don't need to be lucky. I mean, you do need to get really good times, but you don't need to be lucky to be able to do the run. Patterns. I mean, each creature can only do so much. The faster you are, the more consistent the game is, because that gives all the creatures less options. Hello, Stigander. Paying attention for a second there. Hoping that wouldn't stick on the wall. Hopefully there's grabbables in the water. Oh, I think I got one. Oh, I did not. Oh, now I do. Also, yeah, the double boost there is nice, just because if you can do 2 boosts, if you are at that distance of pipe. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this as an example, but one example of someone who tried any percent and got burned out is, for anyone who knows Hollow Knight speedruns, there's Scurry, and they did Rain World stuff for a little bit, tried any percent, talked to no one, except Hempamaz a little bit. Also, I did the new strat, the old strat, very well there. That was nice. Jumped on the inside curve instead of the outside. Nice. And they only tried the despawn. No one ever talked to them about how to do it. There is no guide for it, and there probably won't be for a while. At least I'm not going to make one for a little bit, because there's no easy way to explain it. And a video does not make sense. You need to be talked through it, and you need to understand it by experience. The despawn skip specifically. Because after I tried to make a video on it, I realized just how random it is. Because in the past, all I did was just kind of believe, and that it would work more often than not. But sometimes it just never works. Or finish Hollow Knight. I would recommend. It's pretty nice. It's a nice game to get lost in. Doesn't it sometimes never work? It can work if you want to make it work. Because you can wait long enough. What was that? jump so good. That never made time. Yeah. It's a game that's nice to play for a few hours at a time, and sometimes you don't want to spend those few hours. I don't want to do the Pantheon stuff. The last one specifically. It's not good. Just not good. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen, of all the time that I've spent curating the speedrun.com leaderboards, I've seen a lot of people come in, be like, I can get the world record, or I can do the skip, I can do all the hardest strats. And one, we don't really have hardest strats. It's just, here's a bunch of movement. You can use it if you want. But the route is what matters. The route's the only thing that matters for the speedrun. You'll add the movement to it as you get better. And then you just don't hear from them because they can't do it. Despite how much they think they can. And yeah, they certainly can, but when you never send in a run and you see no improvement, you just kind of want to not do it anymore. Okay, whatever, man. I'm going to assume it loaded in. I ran Moveset because Hunter didn't have any runs. Didn't you run Survivor first? Okay, we finally can finish a run now. I know you did Survivor a lot more, but... And yeah, there are some people that just show up and then do one run of a category that no one else really did. One person really wanted Hunter Pebbles percent. I actually removed it, and they're like, because no one ever did a run and it didn't make any sense. And then one person did a run. It was 3 hours long. And I'm like, all right, whatever. It wasn't 3 hours long. It was very long, let's put it that way. Comparative to what I think it could be. We also didn't really know what we wanted for rats just yet. And then eventually that run had to be removed because it was only on... How long is this run? We're about to finish. So for me... So in terms of ranking timings, we stop right when we enter the Void Sea, which is the end. But actually going to the ending is still timed to some degree or another. Also, I should learn the back throw there a bit more. Yeah, any percent is going to be 13 to 24, I would say is a little bit better. To get to the ranking ending. And then there's the swim that you don't have to do if you don't want to. Did it too early. It was the next bump. Kept swimming down for 20 minutes while swimming to light, yeah. For a while, I thought I know it's the same for a lot of other people, thought the light was a reflection on their screen of a light they had in real life. I noticed it and I was fine to go to it, but like Cobwarp said, a few people had to look it up. It's supposed to be in a direction that you accidentally swim by it. So you just kind of exist and not just automatically go to the end, which I like, but we're a minute behind where I want to be. So I'm gonna exit out. Actually, probably shouldn't have exited out because I want to finish a run so the splits actually show correctly. My best is a 14:20, and I still want to get to a 13:30 if I can. Excuse me. Interesting. The cove straight ahead. It always spawns in the same spot, so if you know it's there, it's always there. It spawns right when the music starts and all the other slug cats show up. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I'll drink some water though. Marky Mark streaming. Wobbles stream today? Really? I didn't realize. Why is A and B saying that if I'm still currently streaming? Not like I haven't streamed on Saturdays so many times. I don't think I've missed a Saturday in a very long time. It is interesting to see that both Rob and Wobbles streamed, especially. They really don't talk to people. Don't know how to talk to them sometimes. Also, Hunter score runs are crazy. I can't go 8 hours doing one run. 100% for this game, for people who don't know, that I run is under 2 hours. The counterpart of the run, which is just getting all the arena unlocks and all of that, is 5 hours, which I have no interest in doing. Outside of the one time I routed it a little bit. Because we don't get the arena unlocks in the 100%. I think it the first time. Oh. That was interesting. You're in the way, friend. You're also in the way again. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Sometimes they'll try to climb up the pole and not handstand. evening, Pokemon. Thank you. Low. Frog plan. Okay. That was unfortunate. Oh. I'm almost at the point where I'm going to start making my new model. This week, maybe tomorrow, starting tomorrow, or sometime this week. I'm gonna rig the lizard model. I finished texturing. Could smooth out the hands so the purple smooths a bit better. But then I'll start making the new model I want to use. Don't know how I feel about the new design yet. Because it's much different than what I'm used to. Good. Slide there. Not doing that right in this room. Thank you, Batfly. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I looked away. Did I not get the roll either of those times? Why are you always here? And you missed because you bit too early. I want to slide there so badly. I know you can't. Why does that... Why? I want to restart right now. Yeah, 10 seconds? No. Why is there splits like that? Because I finally decided to use someone else's splits, because I certainly wasn't going to set them up correctly. So the splits are all of the room names, the actual room names in the code. And it helps for knowing where you are when you're wanting to set everything up correctly. Because the auto splitter goes by the actual room names. So you can set that up easily enough. Did that wrong again. This is Ferret Pachinko. What? Please. Ferret Pachinko. Horse Pachinko. I'm slow again. How does this happen? Whatever. What room was so bad? I want to get a 150, and I'm getting 157. It's like a big Pachinko. You just gotta know where to place the puck thing. And it can also be rigged. Just like in real life. Ooh. Slamming your body in the rocks. Yes. Boy, do I love slamming my body in the rocks. Oh boy, do I love picking up rocks. Nice, we got 2. Oh, I did flip backwards in the middle of that. I want to throw the spear, because then it'll give me more chances to pick stuff up. We run to another spear while holding this. Be able to... Well, mess it up anyway. Well, this is already the best. This is already the worst drainage I've ever had. Oh. I knew I should have been a little patient with that room. How am I backwards? Nice. Love physics. Boy. Everything totally makes sense. You fast fall, you can't grab the pole on the top. I'm noticing. Feeling it. Mess that one up. I'm not gonna go for it. Focused too much on trying to grab something. I didn't get the jump, and I didn't grab anything. Okay. I suppose I get what you mean a little bit more. I have not actually thought about that at all. Because we have gun, brick, F, circle, and rock-shaped rock. going around there. Interesting. Chinko mod. His favorite spear shape. There's only 2. What game are you playing? Murdered. Oh, I wanted that rock. Oh, I didn't think I would hit. 109 minutes, so that's pretty good. This is the point where Abor exists in another dimension and just goes so much faster. I don't know if you slide if you're in that part down there or if you just walk forward. I'm noticing that happening. I just can't jump out of it at all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why? I've been leaning up against it for so long. Did I get that? Nope. Did I get it that time? No. I believe in that one. I believe. Yeah. We didn't have a second rock, but yeah, don't back throw there anyway, because you're too close to the edge. It's time to super believe now. Is this the run? No. No, it is not. Super believe. Yeah, we got it. Oh, if you jump right as you hit the ground and attempt to roll, you jump out of it and then you don't get stunned. Works perfect for that drop. If it's a really, really high drop, it will still kill you, or still stun you. The pit in the depths, I think that's too far. I don't think anyone's really tried either. Also, one other thing I need to say to everyone, because I keep messing it up too. Go into pipes head first, especially in depths. It is much faster. More than any of us really realize. Probably should have jumped out of that early. Maybe not. You specifically, Harborp, went over that section there. And normally I'd say it's worse, but you did it so well. Like, perfectly distanced back throw into jump out into falling down that one section into a roll. It couldn't have been better. And it's such a hard spacing wise. What's best for lower dips? I mean, you have some good bits. I believe you get the triple roll right here as well, which consists of you getting a roll here, here, and here, which I didn't get. You need to know when to do a fast roll or the normal roll too. And then your run finishes like right now. The smoothest games of all time. Also, I didn't do it right, but I'm going to call the Timby, because Timby did it first. This room, instead of trying to roll immediately, boost out of the pipe, stand up immediately, and then just bunny hop over the edge, and then throw whatever you have after you bunny hop. Because in a lot of cases here in depths, rolls actually slow you down, especially in this room. Also, this might be a new personal best. It is a new personal best. By 5 seconds. We're gonna finish this. Nice. Also, swimming, you go faster doing a snaking motion like I'm doing. Which is very helpful in stuff like Shoreline. It's not really true if you're on keyboard, but it is for controller, that you do straight up go faster. But it's still good on keyboard, just so you're not grinding your face in the ceiling. Generally the movement will keep you from grinding against a wall, which is what will really slow you down. Oop, He's active. This one. Get back here. Long cat. Ooh. Snake cat mod win. I don't know how that would work. That could be interesting. Like, you're long and you can never stand up correctly. It'd probably be better as a centipede. Because technically all creatures are pretty stiff to some degree. So yeah, right now technically we don't need to be doing anything. I can get up to momentum. I believe you don't really need to be doing anything, but moment the void worm despawns, the music will start. You'll see the glow in the bottom right, and then the slug cats will spawn. It started. I can see it. Is there a reason for the ending spawning there in the same place it does every time? I mean, I would only assume that they don't want the player to immediately wander into the end and want them to kind of think about what's happening and all the slug cats around them. Generally, the end always ends up being above them, but the end also moves towards you the longer you're playing, or at least it can't move away from you really. Nice. Under 22. Ooh. Have all arms or legs? It probably wouldn't be able to pick anything up, so I would probably say legs. Arms would make more sense, but I still would say they can't pick anything up. Okay. Been a bit since I've gotten a new best. I should have had a new best 100% by now, but a lot of stuff can go wrong in that one. All right. Now what do we think? It's nice to have an auto splitter that works entirely. Again, I haven't had one since the last time I did. Um, 80% really, which was it was just a year ago. So, horrifying. There is no in between. There's Spore Cat that I know exists. Let me see. I'm attempting to look for if someone's made it already. Ah, yes. Someone has made a rendition, and it is the latter of what you just limited. What's the guy with a really long tail? They're technically. I saw one of those. Like the ghost one that someone made. I really like the slug cat that Bach posted in OC Gallery. I really like that one. They actually have a mouth. Oh my goodness. The future is now. Yeah, someone made a slug cat concept that's like monk or something, where they're striped, but it's technically like a ghost around them, and their tail and the ghost gets longer every time they die, and the ghost can help them out do stuff. Which sounds like it'd be interesting, but also um it gets longer every time you die. Uh Probably gonna be more of a hindrance after a while. The cat art I see nose, but in game I see mouth. No. I don't know. I really like the one that Bach made. The silent. I wonder if there's actually gonna be something to deal with them, or if they just made an interesting character. Very purple, pinkish. The shading is real good. And it's snow related. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. Forgot to do the 3D print I set up earlier today. I need to. I have a lot of stuff that I've finished doing, but I haven't shown anyone. And it's all come together real well, actually. I only need to test one other thing. And if this 5 color print I'm doing works, how long this thing just exported it. 4 hours. We can do that tomorrow. I'm gonna go get water. And I actually kind of want to do pebbles percent. I'm thinking it's both unsettling and awesome, just as a concept. feel like I'd want to see more. Snake, slug cat. Oh, raccoon does have split. Download. Thank you. Difficult to implement in game. I mean, yeah. 475. Yeah, that makes sense. Delete the splits. Thank you. All right. I'll be right back. Whoa. I muted the game audio, not the microphone. Nice. Nice. First 3 days, cumulative 50 hours. Are you okay? Yeah, don't do. Okay. Setting up tech. Talking. Someone called me about stuff. Doing something for a bit. Change the title. Babbles. Babbles. Babble. Got it. This have we accidentally deleted the back. Lot one. Yeah. My 100% run here. So I'm gonna do a Pebbles percent run. We're gonna get something okay, and then I'm gonna stop. Think the volume's still turned down? Yeah. You know, usually I have it at this volume. Actually, I think 2 rocks is too much. But yeah, I'll turn it up when we get to the shelter. I'm pressing buttons too fast for that one. Oh, nice spat flag grab. Can actually do an auto splitter, like a full auto splitter for this run now. Because now you're not going to go to accidentally extra rooms or not go to certain rooms with the Squid Cicada. Despite messing that up so much, that was just as fast as my previous run to get to that pole. Makes me quite. That was me trying to do a fast pole climb, and it pushed me away. Does make me question, what am I doing wrong? So, because sometimes I'll do it really, really bad, and then sometimes I'll do it like how I want to be doing it. Press and grab. Didn't grab that either. Press jump. It's not going to boost. Turn this a bit up, I suppose. second we just get the longest one? Kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, I need to roll a little bit. Good. Right. What do you think of the common opinion that rainbow movement is complete trash? I don't know what you mean by that. Or what you're reading that says that. The person that's never played this game before or has just started to play this game will consider the game to be imprecise because it is too precise. Pretty good. Go to Reddit's most controversial and just read. This is why. I mean, I wouldn't take anything from Reddit as anything that matters. I don't know. There's people that will never go to the Discord and never see a lot. But generally, Reddit's full of the people who don't know what they're talking about. How annoying. There's another one! Okay. I was hoping there would be a rock, so I didn't slide. Yeah. Anyone that knows what they're talking about exists on the Discord. Not a lot of people look at the movement guide and stuff like that. Even though the movement guide doesn't have everything yet. Really, because we haven't added, well, Lara, because it's Lara anyway. It always has been. Been updated with the extreme things, but none of that matters. And full climb, why? I mean, Timby has explained most of the complicated movement to me. I mean, at the end of the day, you probably need to be explained directly by someone. Yeah. So yeah, someone will know Timby. I think I've seen 3 lizards come out right then before, but generally I don't come here without the squid cicada on this run, at least. I missed it. What are you gonna do? Stab me? Oh, we got lucky. Just kind of sees the vulture, immediately leaves. Yeah, I guess Reddit will generally be the more common people. I don't know. Well, I know a lot of people don't really understand the movement of this game by any means. And someone who isn't really used to something like that will think it's extremely inaccurate. And I even feel like you can spear the side of that and be able to climb up, but I'm not sure. There was a lizard that could throw an old spear and other things. That's what we call a scavenger. I mean, technically all the lizards can hold spears if they lick them out of your hands and stuff, or off the ground accidentally. Same intelligence. Put cyan, no. No. Did it. The fast pole climb achieved. The fast pole climb. I messed it up twice. Nice. Can you fast pole climb? Not really. Not really. I have done individual things. That's a mask back there that I could get if I wanted. Because I do individual bouts of just one-offs to get little bits of speed, but actually doing it for a time is not something I want to do. Also, I'm behind 30 seconds from where I want to be. Mafia hats on the scavs. No. First, they will be Bloodborne mod. Bloodborne mod. I am tempted. I am actually tempted to commission someone to make the main menu screen that is just Hunter from Rain World as the Hunter from Bloodborne to make as a main menu screen for Rain World. That'd be great. I don't know if I actually want to do that though. Need that spear actually. Oh my goodness, he's a ninja. This run wasn't that great anyway. I should have killed him, but it doesn't matter. You walk straight into my toll. little sketchy. Oh, I need to stop that to grab the next one. Probably shouldn't have boosted. Oh, we still got it. 23? That's not bad. Sub 20 would be nice, though. I know there's a little hat that would kind of be said as a mafia hat for Slug Cat. I think it was a personal mod though, so it wasn't really released anywhere. But such changes aren't too hard anymore. From what I could tell. The gun mod exists. Yeah, that was like one of the first ones that was made. Because the gun model existed and exists in the game to start with. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. I was looking for a mod that made it so you throw a spear, and it throws a spear, but the spear doesn't actually leave your hand. So that's just the gun mod. I could just reskin the gun mod. And you could just make it be shooting different things if you want it to. Now, how do we make a mod? How do we make a mod that makes it so you can choose which hand you throw from? Now, that's what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. Why was there nothing to throw this whole time either? Finally. Should've just did that at the start. Oh my goodness. Why didn't I go in? I was in it too. For a while, just holding down. Oh. Time. I kind of want to keep doing this, but kind of don't at the same time. Nice. It's weird to not have a squid for this. You have a lot different problems. And I thought you would. Please slide. Okay, that's good too. There we are. Wasn't able to set up the backflip, but that's fine. Perfect. The other Batfly ran in to get snatched to save his other guy. Accidentally boosted. Yeah. I don't remember. I believe little Timmy is Timby. Were you planning on doing more speedruns or not? I wanted to ask. What are you doing? Yes. Oh, how did I not grab it? I keep this rock. Not be doing that. Yeah, no, I just want to know what people are doing, if they're planning on doing a certain run or not. Doing the big emphasis. Interesting. I didn't die instantly. Imby's a bit of a Chad. Okay. Oh, lucky he decided to slide instead of bite. Confused him enough. White lizard still sitting in his pipe. Thought I was high enough. Oh. Just slightly outside. That was unfortunate. Tell us percent time. Did something actually fall? I didn't hear it. I might have been leaning forward and it just missed me. Oh, we want that. In case the purple's actually there. There it is. I thought he would go down. That's unfortunate. Okay. I thought I'd let go, but apparently he needed to hang on to it. A lot of things lead into restarting the whole thing. I mean, yeah. You make any mistakes on the 10-minute long section that is this run, it just ends. So depending on how you deal with it, yeah, that can be quite annoying. Finally, that was a really good first room. Too annoying as it's. I mean, yeah. You have a lot less to deal with them in some ways. Without a squid, too. If you're not using a squid, which I assume you're not. I've forgotten what you did in your run specifically. What's good for my own? Okay. It still takes time to get used to that. Favor of a mask. I mean, I guess there is a grub right there. You can get it right in that first run of chimney if you really want to go for that. You might not make it in time. That's the other thing of where you could think of the other categories as well. A lot of the decently shorter ones are still going to have the same problems, though. Especially on the wall. So with the wall, it's just going to matter for the white lizards, yeah. So depending on your rain timer, you might want to think to do or not do it. Is the one thing I am going to say. Like, if you got this rain timer, and you really want to do that strat, I would do it. If you got one of the shorter ones, Like the really, really short one that you can get from still resetting. I probably wouldn't do it, as you'd probably get there when it would rain. I guess it depends on where you're going to get the mask. It would be nice at the beginning of an industrial, if you so could, but... What? What are you even talking about? But yeah, generally in the past, it was all about getting to the wall at a certain time, so it would start raining, so all the white lizards would run away. However, we've gotten a lot faster than that, and even with the shortest cycle, we can still get there a bit too fast. Second chimney room. I feel like the first chimney... Well, I guess it is the second chimney room, yeah. Because you can trap it underneath on the left side, right where the pipe is. Very easily. It's a very good vulture killing spot. However, assuredly having a spear there is not something that you're always going to have. I don't know if wall jumping here is faster. Yeah, I would think about purposely carrying a spear with you. Deal. Such a category does not exist, as I would not make it exist. Why are all three of you here? If people really want a meme category, like board, y'all are gonna have to come up with a lot of different meme categories that you actually care about. Otherwise, I'm not adding them. You gotta think of an actual interesting idea and have 3 runs from 3 different people and then show them to me. And then I'll put it on speedrun.com. Until then, no. Could go up the inside. Might be able to get fast enough. Okay. I don't know why they do that. The common spawn out north side not guaranteed. The spear? I would say it's not. You know how many times I come into chimney wanting to get that popcorn? Especially for 100%. And it's just not there. Especially because scavengers can also be there. Which maybe doesn't matter for you because you could take spears from them, but I would not in 100%. I guess it depends on what you're doing, but like right now, having this spear right now, yeah. You know what? Why don't we do that right now? Fast pole climb is pain. Oh, yeah, of course. Give it back. Give it back. No! Grab the other guy. Is there 3 of you? What happened? I don't know why I did that. Alright, that's fine. I think there is the other issue you can have. Having 2 spears works a lot better, but we're not hunter. And there wasn't a second one in that room, and I wasn't going to waste my time. Crowder did while playing normally. I mean, anything you think is interesting to do and get better at. Because there's a lot of things a lot of people could think of, and not a lot of them are that good, to be honest. The room after that one, the one vertical room. I mean, where would you want it to do in the room after that one? I mean, yeah, there'll be a lot more spears in that next room. But there's also going to be a lot of everything else. Maybe it's good to, if you're going to get a mask, it's probably is good to do it there, because then the vulture will come down and scare the lizards in that room. However, if you do it on the left side of the room, they might scare them all to the right side of the room. Because it's easy to pass them on the left side, but they get bunched up on the right side, and that's not where you want them. Alright, I'm going to stop for now, because I started to stream late, and I want to mess with some stuff. If you can think of it, it's probably not good. It's a good thing. That's not what I meant. Is Rob still streaming? Where is he? And Loogie. Rob's been going for 7.5 hours. That was weird. I mean, I guess the best runs are gonna be the obvious runs. If that makes sense. The ones that you know are going to have to be there generally. The fact that every run's gonna technically start the same holds it back a bit. Oh, Rob just finished their run. Okay. We're hosting them anyway. Just finished the score run. They normally do hunter score runs. This one didn't seem to go that well, but it doesn't really matter. To them, especially now. They haven't been doing it for quite a while. Alright, but yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna play a new game tomorrow. I've been looking at this game called Death's Door for a while. It seems pretty good. So maybe that'll be fun. Normally Saturday's the day I do Rain World, and then tomorrow's whatever other game I want to play. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna set it over the Rob now. Goodbye.